Hey loves, bonjour, mabuhay and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to do a review of my flattered Bon Bon Loafers after wearing them for a few weeks, even months. And I'm also going to do just a quick kind of like first impression review of my Everlane Day Gloves Flats after using them for one day. And also, I'm going to share with you the two latest loafers that I have purchased from a high street brand. So be sure to keep on watching. Hey loves, welcome back. So like I have mentioned in the intro of this video, I'm going to share with you different things. I'm going to put them in different chapters so it will be a lot easier for you, so you can skip if ever this is not the one that you want to watch. And I am also going to put them in the description down below so you can check that out, the different chapters. And just to let you know, I did other videos about the flattered Bon Bon Loafers as well as my Everlane Day Glove Flats. I'm going to put the card just right there as well as the link in the description down below. Go check them out so you have a first idea of what I think about them prior to using them. So let's head on to my review of the flattered Bon Bon Loafers. Okay, so here's my updated review of my flattered Bon Bon Loafers. First and foremost, I'm just going to show you the loafers itself, how they looks like after wearing them daily for a month or two. And then afterwards, I'm going to show you the wear and tear. And then my impressions review, so comfort-wise, versatility-wise, and price per wear wise. So let's head on first to the current look of my loafers. But I would like to let you know that I'm already apologizing if you think that my shoes are dirty, dusty, concerning the front part as well as the outsole, because they are really indeed dirty because I have been using them. I wore them outside, so it's normal that they are dirty. Okay, so let's be clear about that. So this is how the loafers looks like. So this is the front part. So as you can see, it kind of really molded onto my feet. So this is how they looks like on the front part. I love, in short, I really love the creases here and the folds. And then this is how they looks like outer side. Yeah, I wore them just as loafers, not as slippers by folding this out. So that's why they are still quite stiff, or at least not, there are no fold visible. And then the back part looks like so. I don't know if you will be able to see. There are some creases here and some folds. And as you can see, the right shoe is totally different from the left one because it's really depending on my feet, which is quite nice. And then the inside looks like so. I don't know if you'll be able to see. There we go. As for the front part, as you can see there, it kind of like accumulates a lot of dust here. And then there are some, if I'm not mistaken, wear and tear there. I'm going to show it to you in detail later on. And then this is how the bottom part looks like. And then the insole as well. So that's how my loafers looks like after wearing them on a daily basis for almost 2 months. Then as for the wear and tear, to be honest, I think I have a normal wear and tear after using them, like I've mentioned, daily. Concerning the wear, like I've mentioned, as you can see, there are some creases, and it's really, I think if you have this, or if you're going to have them in your collection, my crease won't be the same as yours because we have both different feet, so it will be more personalized, which I like, to be honest. And then as for the wear in here, like I've mentioned, it kind of like gets a lot of dust in here as well. I don't know if you can see the dust, so I have to wipe them after wearing them. So whenever I come home, I have to wipe them or else there will be some dust there. And then in here, the wear, I think in here, those are normal wear. You know, kind of like the glazing are wearing off from the leather outsole. Because I don't know, I tend to walk and kind of like scuff them. And this is not only on this loafers, but on my other shoes, I always have those wear. So for me, it's a normal wear. And then the bottom part, as you can see, I think they are really great. Although, just to let you know that I didn't take off the plasticky sticker because for me it's kind of like an added protection. But if you want, if you have a pair and you would like to take it off, you can take them off. But just to show you, this is how it would look like if you leave them and wear them just so. As for the insole, I have no foot sweat traces inside because I wore them with socks and with tights, so not barefoot. So that's why there are no, you know, feet sweat traces in there. And then as for the back part, like I've mentioned, I just have those folds, which is a normal wear, and no folds in here because, like I mentioned, I just wore them as a normal loafers and not as slippers. And then now I'm going to share with you my thoughts about the loafers itself after using them daily for 2 months now. In short, comfort-wise, they are the best and the most comfy loafers that I have in my collection. Yes, you heard me. The most comfy that I have in my collection. Why? Because I didn't have to break them in. At first, when I've tried them, when they arrive, oh yeah, by the way, mine is in the size 5 UK, so it's a 35 EU, which is true to size. And I picked up the size 35 because I think that the size 36 might be a little bit too big for me. I think that since it's leather, in a few months' time, it will expand a little bit. That's why I opted for a size 35. And like I mentioned, I was quite happy that I did that because it, you know, it really is the nice size for my feet. My feet doesn't come out when I wore them. Perfect size. Apart from the first time I tried them out, they were very snug, which is normal. But apart from that, the day that I have decided to wear them, I just put my feet on and went outside. And ever since, I didn't have any blisters at all. So, like I mentioned, comfort-wise, they are great. No breaking in needed, and then very comfy with socks, tights. That's it. As for the versatility, so okay, it's black, so it's very versatile, to be honest. But if I have to say, are they more a casual style of shoes or a formal style? In short, I think after wearing them with jeans, cropped jeans, with pants, with slacks, and then I also wore them, I think, with skirts, long skirts, short skirts, even with shorts also, leather shorts and dresses. It tends to be more on the casual side. I haven't tried them in a more formal way, or the most formal I think is when I wore them at the office. That's it. But apart from that, they are more on the casual side, which is, in short, I still love because since it's very casual, I tend to grab this pair more than the others because it's very easy. It goes well with everything that I have. It's very comfy. So yeah, versatile wise, more on the casual side, but yeah, it goes well with everything. And then lastly, price per wear. Since, like I have mentioned, I have been grabbing them more than my other loafers or flats. I think price per wear, it's great. I purchased them and it was 195 euros. I don't know how much is it in pounds or in US dollars, but what for the leather version, they are 195, and price per wear, I think they are great. Even though it's a bit pricier as a pair, since I'm wearing them daily, it covers everything. So I'm very happy that I have grabbed and tried this pair. It does exist in other colors, and I think that I will definitely get those. Currently, it does exist in cream and in white in the leather version, and it also exists in suede version, and those are in camel color and gray. So yeah, I think that this pair is really very, all in all, a good pair to have in your collection. So in short, my dated review about the Flattered Bon Bon Loafers, comfort-wise, perfect. Versatility-wise, more tends on the casual side. And then price per wear, nothing to say, great as well. So all in all, a very happy customer here, and can wait to grab another pair. So I have a lighter version or a suede version. So yeah, if you're going to ask me, do I recommend this? I highly recommend this pair if you are, still debating if you'll get one, or also is this the style kind of shoes for you? Well, at least for me, just very satisfied. Okay, so now that I have talked a lot about my Flattered Bon Bon Loafers, I don't know, I kind of feel like I wanted to give you an immediate review upon using, just for a day, my Everlane Day Glove Flats. And I think you're already, kind of like telling to yourself, I think I know what Rome is going to tell about this flats. Let me show you first how the flats looks like after I wore them for a day. So that is how the front part looks like. So you see the crease there. The side looks like that. And then the back part looks like so. And then the inside like that. And then the bottom part, see, I just wore them one day, like I've mentioned, so it's not that dirty. And then the insole looks like so. Just to let you know, I wore them for one day, barefoot though. I didn't wear any socks or tights with them. So totally different situation in comparison to the flattered one. I think I didn't wear tights or socks because I wore them with a long skirt, and it kind of like, wearing socks or tights doesn't goes well with the outfit. So that's why I wore them barefooted. And I think I did wrong. I did wrong because, just to let you know, while I'm filming this, I have received a comment on my video when I was giving the video on my first impression about this pair of shoe. And on that comment, the person also mentioned that they have the same pair, maybe not the same color, and it took her, I think, 3 to 4 times of wearing them to break them in. And I totally concur, because after wearing this for a day, I got blisters everywhere, and I had to wear socks afterwards just for me to able to go back home, because it was really unbearable. I think I was kind of like, walking like that, because it was so, I don't know, it's not possible to walk with them. I think that's the error that I did. So in short, I have to break them in. Hopefully, since I wore them already for one day, I think it will take me at least 3 times or 4 times to break them in, and hopefully on the 5th or 6th time that I'm going to wear them, it will be a lot more comfy, and I will definitely do an updated review about that. But after using this pair just for one day, just to let you know, ouchie. Also, in this pair, I took a size 5, so a size 35. because on the website it does exist a 5.5, but in this color combo it wasn't available. And like I've mentioned on my video, I took the 5 because that's my normal size. So I think I should have picked up the 5.5, or the 35.5, but unfortunately it wasn't available. And also I just got it in a 5 because I think that was one of the available sizes for the price tag, because this was 60% discount. So yeah, so I hope still that I will be able to wear this pair in the future, but I will definitely have to break them in. And also I think another way to break in a pair of shoes that are quite stiff, which is kind of like the same for my Chanel. Let me show them to you. So these are my Chanel flats, and same as my Everlane, these are also quite stiff and quite tight. So I have to break this pair as well. And the method that I found, which really worked, is to wear them at home with socks. And that's the first part. And then the second thing also is, while wearing them with socks, or at least chunky socks, is afterwards, use a hair dryer above them, because both of them are leather. So apparently if you do that, it will kind of like, break in, and it will mold on your feet. So like you can see on my Chanel one, they are quite large here. It's because, yeah, my feet looks like that. So I think for the Everlane one, I have to do that as well. I'll let you know if it will work with the Everlane. It did work with my Chanel. So yeah. So be sure to check that video in the future. But all in all, yeah, concerning my Everlane, I think that I have to break them in, and it will not be an immediate comfortable flats, unlike the flattered one. So yeah. And then lastly, I just wanted to share with you these 2 loafers that I have purchased from a high street brand. I did purchase 2 other loafers, but I didn't film it at all, because I actually purchased 2 same loafers, but in different sizes, a size 35 and a size 36. The 36 was like a big boat, too big for my feet. And then the 35 was like, very, very small loafers, so tight. So I sent them back, and those loafers are the one from Mango. But these 2 pairs are from, let me show you. They are from H&M, and can you see them? I got this one. This one is in the suede dark chocolate one, and this is in the cream écru leather one. Price tag, totally different price tag. This one I think is less than 20 euros, and this one is what they call at H&M the premium selection. I got them with a discount because I've purchased them during their 20% members or something like that. So I got them around 60 euros. So totally different, price tags, but both are comfy. Well, at least when I tried them. They are both size 35. I don't know if you're able to see, but these 2 are also 2 different styles, and these are the styles that I don't have in my collection. As you can see, I'm going to start off with the brown one. So as you can see, these are in the front side, kind of looks like a normal classic loafers. Kind of like reminds me of a mix of my, my flattered one and my Prado one. So these are, I think they are called the penny loafer style, but these are with this kind of outsole, which I think it's quite funky, and I picked it in a dark chocolate, so it kind of like matches my Pollen Sim bag. But yeah, and I was like, when I picked this up, I was more thinking of wearing them a casual style. So, and especially just this spring and summer, this will be great. So yeah, so this is the first pair, and then the second pair is this one. So I got them in a cru. I think it also exists in a more brown color or brown camel color, but those are out of stock. So I was like, okay, maybe it's time for me to get the écru one. And this is the boat style. I don't know if you can see. And at first I wanted to buy the boat one, well, the boat style from Cezanne, but it's always out of stock, at least my size. So I was like, you know what? I'll try this one, which is half or 1/3 of the price tag. So I was like, you know what? Let's try it. Again, like the brown one, this is also a size 35, and I've tried it. And I think since they are, you know, larger in here, both of them, I'm going to show this one as well, in comparison to the Everlane ones, this was already very comfy when I have tried them. Let me show you the Everlane one side by side. So as you can see, the Everlane one is more slim than the H&M ones. So that's why I think that when I have tried them, it was more comfy. Lengthwise, 35 is the perfect size because I think if I purchase the 36, they will be kind of like big boats for my feet. So 35 is great. I'll let you know what I think about them. Just going to show you the front and the outsoles. So the front part looks like that. This one I think kind of reminds me of my flattered loafers, but with some bow tying here. The sides looks like that. Very reminiscent of the brand Sebago. And then the outsoles are like that, and then the inside. As you can see, the finishing or the style is totally different. You can see that's why this is the H&M Premium Selection, because it's leather, and I think this is not even leather. But yeah, so those are, just wanted to share them with you. These two are the latest loafers that I got from H&M. I will let you know what I think about them. I will show you through my Instagram how I style them. So be sure to follow me as well on Instagram. So there you have it. There you go, guys. That was my updated review on my flattered Bon Bon Loafers. My immediate review of my Everlane Day Glove Flats. And my 2 brand new loafers from H&M. I hope that this video has entertained you in a certain way and has helped some of you out there who have any questions about those different brands and those different loafers and flats. If ever you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section down below, and I'll try my best to answer them if I can. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, as it will really help the algorithms of my channel. And lastly, for those of you who are enjoying the contents of my channel but aren't subscribed yet, feel free to click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. That way you will be informed of my future videos, such as my updated review on the Everlane Day Glove, as well as my H&M loafers. So there you have it. Again, thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you all on my next video. Until then, take care. Bye.
Ooh.